Okay guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is why Russell Wilson isn't getting the credit he deserves. And the main reason why I say this is because many NFL media and NFL analysts are criticizing Russell Wilson for his recent play at the quarterback position. But what those NFL media and analysts don't realize is Russell Wilson doesn't have to throw the ball 30 times, seeing how as the scheme for the Seattle Seahawks is basically to run the football and play smash mouth defense. If you take a look at the Seattle Seahawks offensive categories, the Seattle Seahawks are fourth in rushing yards, averaging 136.8 yards per game. They're 26th in passing, averaging 202.3 yards per game. Now let's go to the defensive side of the ball. They're first in opposing passing yards, allowing 172 yards per game, and seventh in opposing rushing yards, allowing 101.6 yards per game. So as you can see, Russell Wilson is not demanded to throw the ball 30 times because they play a killing defense and they run the ball very, very good. So this criticism is just absolutely ridiculous. And this sort of team has won the Super Bowl before, where the quarterback is not obligated to throw it 30 times. If you remember, in Ben Roethlisberger's second year, which is Russell Wilson's second year as well, near the end of the year, he also had a few subpar games and wasn't demanded to throw the football that much, and the Pittsburgh Steelers still won the Super Bowl based on the running game and on the defense. If you remember, the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2005 were third in points allowed, allowing 258 points that year. In terms of team stats, their Ben Roethlisberger that year grew for he had a completion percentage of 62.7. He grew for 2,385 yards and had 17 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. And the leading rusher that year, which I will look up now, was Willie Parker, who had 255 carries for 1,202 yards and 4 touchdowns, plus 110 more carries from Jerome Bettis, who ran it for 360 68 yards and 9 touchdowns. So the Pittsburgh Steelers that year ran it about between their top two backs. They ran it 365 times. So that's a running offense right there who was successful and won the Super Bowl. Now, I'm gonna give you Ben Roethlisberger's last 4 games of the regular season and then the playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger in 2005 the last 4 games, he only played 12 games that year. His 9th game, he had a completion percentage of 70.73%. He threw for 386 and had 3 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. That week, he went 29 of 41. The next week, which was his 10th game, but week 14, he went 13 of 20. He had a completion percentage of 65%. He threw for 173 yards, had 1 touchdown to 0 interceptions. The following week, which was week 14, he had a completion percentage of 66.7. He threw for 149 yards, had 0 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. And to not bore you guys that much, I'm just gonna give you the totals for the last 4 games. In those 4 games, Ben Roethlisberger had a completion percentage of 60.56. He threw for 683 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And he only scored 12 points. He only accounted for 12 points. Now in the playoffs that year, he had a completion percentage of 62.37%. He threw for 803 yards, had 7 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, and they won the Super Bowl. And the game he threw it the most was against Denver that year, and it was only 29 times. So as you can see, the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't demand much of Ben Roethlisberger, and they were still able to win the championship just because their scheme was run the football and play defense. So I don't get why people are saying, oh, Russell Wilson is not as good as we thought he was. Well, hello, the scheme of the Seattle Seahawks doesn't demand him to go it 30 times. People, get your head straight. Well guys, that's it for right now. Peace.